Hey you guys, I'm Lisa from thepenningtonpoint.com and I want to show you today how to alter the sleeves on a jacket. This is super easy. I'm not going to show you my sewing machine, but I'm going to show you really quick what I do. I often, because I'm a plus size girl, I'll buy these jackets and the sleeves are too long because for whatever reason I do not understand. Dressmakers, designers think plus size people have longer arms, but we don't. So this is a jacket I bought at Target. It's super stretchy and really fits cute, but the sleeves were about 1 inch to 1.5 inches too long, and I don't want to roll up my sleeves. I want to just be able to wear them like this. So I'm going to alter them. I've already altered one of them. I've already cut this one short, and so I was just going to show you. You really can't tell the difference in the sleeves, which one I've altered and which one I haven't, except of course one is shorter. So this is what you need besides your jacket, of course, to do your alterations. You need some really sharp scissors. You can use scissors like that. You can use craft scissors like this, but they need to be really, really sharp. These are my favorite kind of scissors for clipping tiny, tiny things, but these are expensive and they're dressmaker scissors. And so really any sharp scissors will do. And then of course you need some pins, some straight pins, and you need some thread. I have my white thread in my machine, so I just got this purple thread to show you. That's really it besides your jacket. This is super easy, and I'm gonna show you what you do. So all we're gonna do in this case is we're gonna clip off this piece of the jacket from the rest of the jacket. And so it's pretty easy. You just get your sharp scissors in there. So if I can show you guys, I like to start off on top, clipping a few threads, right? You want to just go really carefully in there. I'm just getting gently underneath and I'm clipping a few. And once I get a few clipped away, then I can begin to pull it apart. See that? And then from now on, I will clip from the inside. I will pull it apart and try really hard just to clip the thread, pull it apart, just clip. So I can show you, just clip the thread. And I'll do both rows at the same time, the front and the back, just making sure I'm catching a thread. When you get to this part here, it's definitely harder because the stitches are really, really tight. The key is just to be patient. Just pull it and get your sharp scissors in there, pull it, and you might have to even just do one little thread at a time. It'll be the same with these scissors. Get in there just with one, and I'm just pulling it really hard and just getting one until I get it all taken off. I'm gonna do that for you and come back and show you the next step. Okay, so I have removed this piece. The button is still on there. Everything, it's all, this is what's cool about this, is your button, and you don't have to deal with the button, the buttonhole, because they're on here. And I have this now. Now, what I did was I cut off 1 inch. I put it on my arm and I decided what I needed was it to be about 1 inch shorter, which still makes it land on me about here, not up here. That's just where I wanted it. So you can do it wherever you want it. I cut 1 inch off of this. 1 inch from, just cut off 1 inch from where it stopped before. Now you have this here, which in my case, because I was only cutting off 1 inch, I don't need to do anything with this. But depending on what you're altering, sometimes there's another piece that's sewn on right here, and you would also have to clip that off and re-sew it on. But in this case, if I wanted to lower this, it's just the jacket sewn on top of itself, and I could just clip it down and sew it up a little lower, but I don't need that. I'm good. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to now pin this back on. I'm going to just open it up. Now, one of the things you'll end up with is that your opening here will be just a tiny bit larger than it was before. Thankfully, this is a little bit stretchy, and so I can pull this a little bit to make it fit. If it wasn't stretchy material, you would just need to really carefully pin it so that you have, maybe a tiny little tuck somewhere in the underside, something like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin this in. You want to start on one end, and I'm going to get it really up in there as much as I can, and I'm going to pin it. And I'm just going to work with it until I get it pinned. Make sure it's up underneath both seams. And you want to put your pin in, a little bit of pin, and then I'm just going to go all the way around until I have this completely pinned in, all pinned together, super quick. And then I will pin it all the way around. And then all I'm going to do with my zipper foot on my sewing machine is stitch right over where the other stitches were. Usually on denim, they have wider stitches than what your machine automatically turns onto. So maybe widen your stitches just a little bit, and then that's it. You stitch that up, and you have, where's my other sleeve? You have this. It, you know, the threads are slightly different, but look, you can't even really tell. This is it. This is the one. Oh, you do have to go in and kind of pull out your extra little threads that were left over from the old. I pulled all those off already on here. Just kind of pick them off, and you'll end up with a little pile of extra threads. You want to get rid of those just to get them out of your way. And then sometimes there's some you have to kind of still clip off. But that's it, you guys. And you now have a jacket that will fit you better. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm super excited about your new jackets fitting. Don't forget to check in with me at thepenningtonpoint.com, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.